Today we are going to learn about thin and thick client approach to software architecture. First we are going to see what is thin client and thick client. A thick client is software that implements its own features. It may connect to servers, but it remains mostly functional when disconnected. It's whereas when it comes to a thin client is a software that is primarily designed to communicate with a server. Its features are produced by servers such as cloud platform. Now we are going to see differences between thin and thick clients. Differences between thin and thick clients. In thick clients, functions mostly work in offline mode, whereas when it comes to thin clients, functions mostly don't work in offline mode, and data can be stored locally in thick clients. When it comes to thin clients, data cannot be stored locally, and it is stored only on servers. And thin clients generally consume few local resources, whereas thick clients consume more local resources. Now let's take a look at role of server and client side programming in thin approach. Which here we are go here if we take a look, using a cloud computing based architecture, and a server in data center will take on the processing load of multiple clients. Client hardware and software are kept rather lightweight, and the central server will take on much of the processing load because of keeping the client hardware and software lightweight. Now, if we take a look at the client side software, it will be an operating system and software that allows the device to connect to central server. The central server should be able to connect to each client consistently in order to ensure each client can keep working. Now let's take a look at the benefits of thin clients. They are less vulnerable to malware attacks, uses less power, they are less expensive to purchase, and they can be managed better. They can be managed better, and they are more scalable. Why are we going to choose a thin client or thick client? Because a thin client is a low cost network computer that relies on server for its computational role, and thin clients are easy to manage, easier to protect from security risks, and they are low maintenance and licensing costs. The idea of a thin client is to limit the computing capabilities to only essential applications. In the conclusion, we can say that thin clients are more secure than thick clients, and it is easier to manage, and they are easier to install. So, we are going to use thin clients over thick clients. Thank you.